Kimberly.
I am a 14-year heart valve disease survivor. In 2009, I developed a shortness of breath and pain in my chest. A test was ordered, and the surgeon informed my husband that I would need open heart surgery. I received a mechanical valve in my heart. 4 days later, I developed permanent heart blockage in the lower chamber of my heart, and that's when I received a pacemaker. 2 surgeries took place within 4 days. The following year in 2010, I went to the pacemaker clinic for a regular checkup, rushed into emergency surgery 12 hours later due to the fact that the right lead was broken and it needed to be repaired. So my 3rd surgery took place in 2010. My 4th procedure took place December 2015. I received my first set of new batteries in my pacemaker. And in the future, my 5th surgery would take place. I will receive my 2nd set of batteries. I share my journey because God blessed me with a second chance at life. He's given me the tools and resources to spread awareness and to encourage patients throughout the country. I thank God for saving my life, for giving me more time to celebrate with my beautiful husband and my amazing children, family, and friends. I thank God for giving me a second chance. We found out that I was born with a birth defect, and for 42 years, I was never sick. So for 42 years of my life, I was very healthy. So what ended up happening, I developed symptoms and a heart catheterization was ordered, and that's when they discovered the defect in my heart valve, the aortic valve. So I was born with it, but never knew it. Never knew I had a birth defect, neither did my parents. It was a shock to my family, to my parents, to the whole community. 4 surgeries in 14 years. So we were learning as we were growing. There was no family history, no matter. So the transformation took place, and I just thank God for my church community, for my neighbors, my friends who rallied around us. It takes a village, and my village stepped in when I needed them the most. My son was 9 at the time, and my daughter was 6 at the time of my first surgery. And my neighbors and church community and my friends helped my husband with our children while I recovered, because for 1 whole month I couldn't even drive. I couldn't come down the steps. So I am grateful for that village who continue to provide support. The night before my open heart surgery, I was terrified. I was so afraid I couldn't even share my feelings with my husband. I was terrified. So I was in my bedroom, and I have a lot of friends. So I said, what would be the best way to get the message out to them? Because I know so many people will want updates and everything, would like to keep updated about my progress. So I contacted through online. I developed a support team online, and the messages, my family and friends will receive a weekly update from Victor. He would record a message, and that's how they were able to keep updated with me. I also contacted my neighbors through email, through phone calls, just to let them know what was going on and that we would appreciate any assistance. So being proactive, I was advocating for my husband and my children because they were so young. I wanted to make sure my husband and my children were taken care of while I was away at the hospital. So I was proactive. I made phone calls, emails, text messages. I just wanted to let keeping everyone informed. And I'm so happy that I did, because everyone stepped in, and I'm forever grateful. I was caring for them way in advance because I love them very much. And I also reached out to the counselors, school counselors, and their teachers. The school counselors provided the resources for my children to understand. But what is happening with mommy? Uh, my husband and I didn't know how to approach explaining to them what was getting ready to take place, but we included them because they're part of the family, they're part of the recovery. And I let my children know when I was released from the hospital that their feelings are validated. And that's why in advance I reached out specifically to the school counselors to say, this is what's going on, please step in and help my children. And I'm so grateful that they did. Based on my experience in the past working with local hospitals and visiting patients, everyone have their own journey, everyone have their own space. So my suggestion would be to proceed with caution, be sensitive to the patient's requests, their needs and their desires. Let them navigate, follow their comfort zone, give them the opportunity to say, hey, this is what I may need. Let them be proactive, but offer suggestions, but let them be in control of it. To be honest with you, the night before my surgery, I was just going through all these emotions. Something within me said, make a support team, make a list. Victor need this, and that's what I did. So, but everyone have their own journey. Everyone's, we have to be respectful for each patient's journey. So in 2013, I asked God to help me develop, it was December 2013, a platform to honor my anniversary that was coming up in 2014. And for some reason, I started, after I prayed, the following weeks, in my dreams, hearts were just floating around in my dreams. And that's how my passion project started. Different shapes, different colors. I didn't know where they were coming from. I'm like, where are these hearts coming from? So I reached out to my friends who are educators in my church community and various profit groups and asked them to create a heart in honor of my recovery and to honor every family affected by heart disease and stroke. And that was in 2013, and now it's a mission now. It's a movement. I thank God for all the hearts that I have received over the years, probably over 3,000 to 5,000. But I share the hearts throughout local community hospitals. I share hearts with patients and our frontline heroes. And one factor that I love about my passion project, when I meet young people who are decorating their hearts, they get to meet me, they get to hear my story, and most of all, I get to encourage them to take care of their heart, because I told them I want them to have healthy hearts as adults. So I want them to start now practicing eating right, drinking healthy beverages, being active in the community, and because I want them to be healthy when they become older. So I really love that, speaking to the young people. My advice to any person experience a heart-related or any disease, any kind of health crisis, first of all, please do not panic. Don't panic. Develop a support team. Develop a relationship with your doctor, your whole medical team. Inform them of any symptoms, any new symptoms, or anything strange occurring in your body. The doctors are part of the recovery process. So I have a strong relationship with my cardiologist. Develop your medical team. Also, reach out to your close friends. Reach out to them. Inform them of your good and your bad days. I will also encourage everyone to create a journal. Write down your feelings each and every day. That's part of your healing as well. Seek support. Seek support through your church community. I have a strong community, a church community who are very faithful, and I'm just so grateful for my church community. Support is the key to recovery. The reason that I'm able to sit in front of you today, because My husband, my son, and my daughter, and my whole village stepped in during the darkest moment of my life, and I'm forever grateful. I would encourage every patient to take one day at a time, to be patient, to keep the faith, reach out to your loved ones for support. Find one reason to smile every day and to never ever give up.